Hello, everyone. Happy New Year's. My resolution is to stream more. Maybe we'll see. I've also gotten into red wine. My New Year's resolution is to drink a glass every day because I hear it's healthy, but it's probably just made up. It's probably just that only rich people drink red wine. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe I should actually collect data to make an experiment. But anyway, so last stream we made this look a little better. So before I just had these two lines of text, one below the other, and then I added usernames and I added these boxes where people could type in your comments and your name. And then you can now I want to make it so when you click submit, it actually makes a comment. I guess that's maybe the hard part. But I'm going to do it in the strangest way possible. I'm going to make it so when you click the submit button, it opens a GitHub pull request. So yeah, it turns out there's a very structured format for this. I wonder if there's a parameter to make it select the second option. Oh, I think there is. Yeah, I have this Stack Overflow that explains all the options. But anyway, so I'm just gonna put the the username and comment into this URL, and then all you have to do is click commit new file, and it'll change the actual website, hopefully. So where to start? I guess the first thing to do is to make it open a GitHub page at all when you click the button. So let's start there. Oh yeah, I opened this example of another JavaScript thing I wrote just to remind myself what JavaScript looks like. But yeah, I keep my JavaScript in non-generated/JS. So let's make a new file. I'll call it comment.js. Okay, so I want to add a event listener to the button. Just refresh my memory how to do that. Okay, so I just find the button. So I gave it a class, right? So I guess I'll just import the script at the beginning in the header of my website. So document.query selector. I think I just gave it a class. Let's see what it is. It's submit button. So I've got the button, and then I just need to add event listener. And I just need to, oh wait, what the heck? In this one it's like a dot notation, but in this one it's like a second parameter. Do they just have an example? Oh, window.addEvent listener. Wait, what is this? This is a horrible example. Okay, so they get the thing, and then once they get the thing, they add the event listener. Oh, okay, and then there's the type, which I guess is click, and then I need to define a function. I forgot what this last parameter was already, but let's just do that. Okay, so I found the button. I do want it to happen on click. I'm gonna make a new function. Maybe I'll just call it. No, I guess I should get a real name. I guess make GitHub pull request. Oh yeah, and I should remind myself what that last parameter does. Options. Okay, maybe it's not important. I'll just stop there. Okay, now I just need to define this function. Okay, so Well, I'm just gonna make it a stub for now to make sure that things are working. So let's just say window dot. I think it's just open. I gotta Google everything. Open a new tab JavaScript. I think it's just window.open, but might as well check. Window.open. Okay, but I guess I need another parameter. It's just URL. Oh, okay, and I want to add this to make it a new tab. Okay. So right now I'll just open GitHub and have it in a new tab. Okay, and then I need to put this in my website. So how does the DOM work? Can I just put this in my header? Or if I put it in my header, will the submit button not exist yet? Do I need to put it in like a footer? I'm not 100% sure actually. But yeah, let's just put it in blog.template. And what does my header look like? Just a bunch of scripts. Okay, so yeah, I'll just copy this. I'll just put it not in the header, but below the comments. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really need to. Wait, are these divs balanced? Did I not balance my divs last time? What is this closing? I don't know. Whatever. I'll just put the script here. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, and then just instead of on scroll, it should be what did I call it? Comment. Okay. Oh yeah, and I often pass parameters to like invalidate caches. I don't think this one's necessary though. Okay. So now let's rebuild the website and the button should do something. Oh yeah, I restarted things, so I lost my history. So I have to refresh it. Let's see what happens when I click submit. Oh, I guess I just need to like put an HTTPS there, but it basically works. Yeah, I guess if you don't do that, it assumes it's a relative path. Oh, perfect. Okay, and now I just need to add some doodads to this link to make it actually what I want it to be. So yeah, I've got the documentation here, and by the documentation I mean a Stack Overflow answer, which is the only documentation I need. Okay. I thought there was also something about pull request. I think I want to like fill in the name of the pull request as well. No, maybe there's not. Did I open? I'm just wondering if. Okay. I thought I had more documentation open. I'm gonna have to do some Googling. But let's see what things we already have. We already have the name. Oh, so this is the content of the file. That I guess that's the hard part to fill in ish. And then we've got the file name. What is message? Oh yeah, I can fill in the commit message and description. Okay. What emails do I have? Oh, I guess. So this is username, project name, new branch name. Oh, okay. So I think if I fill in the branch name, it might start a pull request. Or it might just make a branch. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't like that. The branch has to exist already. Okay. Oh, I thought I had a link that listed all the parameters. Yeah, I guess I could just make my users create a new branch. So I guess my users won't have like permissions to commit directly to the master branch. So maybe it'll just default to this option. I guess we'll find out. Maybe I'll make a dummy GitHub to test out how it works. I should probably have like some alt GitHub for testing purposes, but for now let's just fill in the other options. So I want the rest of the URL. Yeah, all the way up to the question mark. There we go. Okay, and then after the question mark, I have to fill in some parameters. So what do I want the file name to be? So I think I want the file name. I don't think the file name needs to be relevant because I'm not actually going to like incorporate the file name into the comment anywhere. So I might just, I think I'll just take the first 5 characters of whatever they entered for their username and append a random string to avoid collisions if they comment multiple times. And hopefully there'll never be a collision. I'll just just make it a lot of numbers, and so the probability will be low. I guess file names can be quite long. So yeah, let's start by making the variable. So var file name. Oh, let's start by getting the data that they entered. So I guess I need document.query query selector. Okay, so I guess there's, what did I call everything? There's comment box, author box. Okay, and then I also want the comment box. And then I need to get the text, which I guess I don't really know how to do off the top of my head, so I'll have to Google that. But let's see, what type did I make them? Just plug it in here. I did just plug it in here. So they're text area. Okay. JavaScript read text area. It's probably just .text if I had to guess. Maybe value. Value. Okay. Okay, and then this is the author. So I guess I have to be very careful to treat user input safely, right? It's like a important thing in web development. Probably shouldn't just like plug it into the URL willy-nilly. So what do I have to do? I think at this point all I have to do is call encode URI component to like, because they're going to be spaces, so the spaces need to become %20s, and maybe there's other characters that might need to be escaped. So I think I just need to put it in that before I put in the URL. And I think that should be safe. I think like it'll go to GitHub and it'll just like kind of fill it in like these boxes. But they can, I think at this point they can put any text in those boxes. Like right now already anyone can make a pull request with any kind of data to any file to my website. I just have to be careful to only approve the ones that are not malicious. So at this point, I don't think I have to be safe. But then in the part where I automatically merge them, I'll have to be a little safe and make sure they didn't like, it's just like text. But at this point, I think I'll just escape them. Okay, so maybe I'll just make another variable. So this should just be just encode URI component. I think, yeah, my E sticks sometimes. Okay, I think it's like window.encode. Everything's window, or is it just in the? Oh, I guess it's just in the browser. Okay. I actually got a new keyboard, and I think it'll be a little less clicky too, which might be good for streaming. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot that this is an archaic language. I have to have all my semicolons. Okay, so then this should be comments. Okay. Okay, and then I want to make my file name something. So I also don't really want my file name to have spaces, but I also don't really want it to have percents. Maybe I just don't use the author at all. Maybe there's like, I could just like filter out all the non-alpha characters, but I don't know how to do that quickly in JavaScript. I might just make it a random number. Yeah, I don't know how to make random numbers in JavaScript. Math.random, okay. And I guess I'd probably give it a range. Oh, get random int max, probably. Oh, no, I have to do that myself. Okay. So yeah, math.random. Then I will, what if I just cast it to a string? Well, I don't want to have a period. So I'll just multiply it by 1,000,000? 1,000,000 seems fine. How many comments before collision? I guess only 1,000. Probably that'll never happen. I guess 1,000,000, and then there's a math.floor. And then I should just cast it to a string. It's probably the canonical way to do it, right? We don't have str in this godforsaken language. Maybe we do. I actually have no idea. Okay, and then let's build the URL from these components. Well, I guess I also want message and description. I think I want to include the author there. And I don't think there's any like programmatic things in GitHub descriptions. I think I can just like put it in. Probably. Should I think about that later? So author posted a message. Is that the right index for string and what's the word again? I forget. I think that's valid. I don't think I want author to ever be blank, so I'm just going to say if author equals empty string, then author equals anon. So you can see that someone commented. I probably want date in here too, but yeah, I'll add that later. Just get a bare bones thing going. Okay, so that's the message. I think I'll just leave description blank. Okay, let's just define URL. So URL should equal, let's copy this. And fill things in. So we've got file name equals file name. Oh, file name needs to be in the right directory. It needs to be in like comment/blog post directory. I'll figure out how to do that. But in the meantime, let's leave it at this. So it's file name. The content of the file actually needs to be slightly more complicated. Yeah, because we'll need. Are these backslashes okay? I hope so. They might need to be escaped. So the content of the file, what is it? Value. Needs to have a little more stuff in it. So yeah, let's say var value it should be how do you put new lines? Probably if I just put backslash n and then escape it, it'll work out. Probably. So what did my comments look like? Author and body. So I probably want this to be open parentheses, new line, tab, author, I guess I'll call in code so I can have spaces in it. And then this should be the author name, whatever they entered. Okay, so I guess already I'm getting a little worried because I think if they had put quotes in their name, this could be a problem. So I'll probably need to like escape it. Author, new line, escape that one too, and then put in their body. Comment. And then one last new line, close things up. Oh wait, it's interpolated. Okay, so that's the value. Looks reasonable, maybe. the syntax highlighting makes me think that something might be wrong. Yeah, because this like semicolon is still bolded. Let me just make sure string interpolation works this way. Template literals, right? That's what they're called. Okay, and then how to escape? To escape, oh yeah, you can put /n. Do you have to, maybe you don't have to escape quotes? Because yeah, I guess like why would you have to escape a double quote if you were using this as your string character? Maybe I can just, well, that doesn't matter if Internet Explorer is not supported. Let me just take these out. Maybe they aren't necessary. Maybe they are necessary. I don't really know. Okay, now the highlighting looks normal. The semicolon has the normal highlighting. It's good. Okay, so I've got my value, and I need to encode that because there's going to be spaces and new lines in it. So I just encode value. And now I'm building file name, so or the URL. So I added file name. Now I want to add value. Oh wait, what did I do? Forgot to press I. Value equals value. What else? So I've got file name. I've got value, and then I just need message. And then this should just be that URL. I already encoded everything. Oh, no, all these should be encoded. So it's, instead of, well, file name I don't need encoded. I just made a number, but I need to encode value. And this message doesn't need to be in. No, I guess it does, because yeah, it's got spaces in it. But I didn't define that. Okay, let's change message to that. Okay, and then that should work. Let's test it out. Okay. So test a lot of space to see if there's anything weird there. Let's quit the URL. Ah. Very nice. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Surprising that it worked. Things never work on the first try. Preview. This looks the same. Okay. Right, but this is in the wrong directory. I need to change that. It needs to be in comment / and then the matching directory of where we were. I wonder, I think in JavaScript there's a way to get the URL you're on. So I think like I will need to use that. I'll need to, so yeah, I guess there's two ways to do it. I guess like when I'm building the website, I could encode this in the button somehow. and pass it in when you click submit, but that seems hard. I think in JavaScript I can just somehow get the relative path. So that here the relative path is blog / meme text. Oh, I guess I also want to trim off the extension, so I just want like this bit. Maybe there's a better way. I don't really want to like parse the URL because I already have this information written down somewhere else, and I think I might have some websites or some. I don't want to count on the file structure of the website mirroring the file structure of the comments directory. So let's see here. In data blog yeah, so I defined comments. Let's just put this somewhere and then read it from that thing. But where to put it? Where indeed? I think it could go somewhere here. Right. So I can read these things with these brackets I defined. So like this $author notation. Let me just see what happens if it doesn't exist though. I don't want to throw an error and make, yeah, so these are replaced here in tags. Oh yes, so for tag in data.keys. Oh, so if it just doesn't exist, it'll be left as this strange notation. I don't think I want to leave those behind. I probably just want to like, I don't know if there's like a problem if I have like these, if like I have like less than and greater than in my HTML that I think it could be a problem. So let me just make sure they're all gone at the end. So let's just say, okay, I can kind of copy this stuff. So, delete all tags with no corresponding data. Okay, so then these, so while they still exist, I will just delete them. So start equals that. Oh, not question. There's like some, I should like use forward, right? Forward. Oh yeah, I never navigate with F and Vim, but I should use it more. So let's start. This is end, but +2 because it's shorter, and then let's just delete it. So I think I just do this again. Just in case there's no comments for some website. Okay, and then I just want to like put this in my website somewhere where I can read it. I'll just put it on the button. Can you just add arbitrary attributes to an HTML component? I think you can. Like if I just make comment dir, maybe I should Google this. I'm not sure you can. I guess I should just do it and see if it works, but Yes, you can. Okay, that makes sense. For some reason, I was worried it might throw an error. Oh, you can, but it'll make your document invalid. Okay, that's fun. This answer's from 2009. Remember it all. Oh my god, this is delightful. I guess I can, but I'm supposed to prefix it with data, so I'll do that, I guess. So data comment dir. And then let's just add this new component I defined. So it's called comments. Oh, right, I need to close that. Okay. And now here, when I'm trying to make the file, it shouldn't just be file name, it should be prefixed with the location. So I should find, I guess I already found it once, so maybe I should be efficient and remember it. No, did I find it once? What did I add it to? I added it to the submit button, so I guess I have found it once. I could have added it to literally anything. So I want to find that, and I want to read. Oh, I guess it doesn't like to autocomplete across dashes for whatever reason. So I called it data commenter. Wait a minute. Is this going to be fine? Can you have dashes in your JavaScript names? Somehow it feels like a little weird. Like, is this web page? Somehow it seems weird. Let's see if it just works. Like, it just... I wonder if I just don't need the data dash, and I'm just gonna make it underscores. It just feels more natural. Though it looks weird in the HTML. I guess it's probably not too important. Okay, so now I've got the comment dir, and now I guess this should be a string, and I'll just add these together. I might need a slash. Let's see if this works. So now, perfect. Why is it undefined? Did not I? So it should go over all the types of tags. And this one should be a string. Comments. The problem must be in this part. So maybe I can't just dot notation it? I thought I could, but I just Google it. Read attribute from component JavaScript. It's also possible there's just a spelling error, data comment error, and data comment error. I'll just use get attribute, and then probably I'd use a string. Yeah. Maybe you can only use dot notation for like a subset of attributes, like the important ones. Well, I guess then I will put it in. I use dashes instead then, since that seems to be what the standard. To say everything. Now it works. Okay, so personal site /blog /memes. Okay, so notice something we haven't implemented is replies. So I guess there's a reply here, but there's no way to make replies yet. All you can do is reply to the main thing. Because we're really ramping up a lot of to-dos. But I think this is pretty good progress. Yeah, so then I'll have to check if you're logged into like a different account, if it like defaults to create a new branch for this commit. I like how they autofill this so people won't have to think about that, but maybe I should like Google it. So yeah, I'm surprised you can't just like put a new branch name here. Like, I feel like it should just try to create the branch name. Like, there's new right here. I should Google it. So I should look at like all the URL parameters that they have. Let's see, name. This seems to be something slightly different than what I want. Wait, so I can create. So maybe if instead of this work. Oh, okay. Doesn't like it. Yeah, I don't think this web page is exactly answering my question. Yeah, I get the sense this is something literally no one else wants to do, so it might not be supported. This one seems like a little more that's like useful. Okay, so what else did I want to do today? I might just be done with what I wanted to do today, because it does seem like you can write your comment and then click submit, and it prompts you to make a pull request. And then if you make the pull request and I merged it, it would like appear normal. But yeah, let me just make some to-dos for myself. So we need to support replying to other people's comments. We should probably add the date. Yeah, we should add date to comment. We should escape characters that would interfere with JSON. So right now, I think there'd be a problem if people put quotes in their comment, because it would like make it invalid JSON potentially. And then, yeah, so I think that's about all that needs to be done. I guess we need to figure out how it works with accounts that aren't mine. I think it'll prompt you to make a pull request, or a new branch in a pull request, but I'm not sure. Okay, I think that's the rough outline of what still needs to be done. But I guess I got done what I wanted today, so I'll stop here. But I'll probably stream again tomorrow and Monday. I think we're close to wrapping it up and shipping the feature in a janky kind of way. But if it works, it works. Yeah, I should probably like be adding these things to commits and putting it on my website preemptively. Yeah, I guess already I could put it on my website. Well, I guess I couldn't actually put it on my website until I've escaped the JSON characters. But I think other than that, then people just have to wait for me to merge their comments. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you learned something.